Pew pew! I think it's going. Alright. I'm Kyle. I'm trying to learn how to stream. And I think I'm also recording this. I am. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, this is the first one. I'm just making noises. Like that. No, not really. This is pretty much just for me. Yeah. So, we're gonna, well, I might as well just work on my lasers that I've had. Eventually I'm gonna get a camera in this, but, you know. Nah. Trying to see if I can watch this on my phone and monitor. Can I do it? We shall see. Maybe. Oh, I think I see something. Okay, I see chat. How do I bring up the stream? Hi, me. Alright, cool. So, how do I actually watch it? Pew, 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 pew. I see a little recording button. How do I... Can I not do that on my phone? We shall see. That's not right. Ooh, I think I found it. That's not right. Ooh, I think I found it. Hey, that's me. That's not right. Ooh, I think I found it. Hey, that's me. Alright. So I will try to keep an eye on that and make sure we don't crash. And, oh, can you set up for me? Yeah. Alright. Now I'm going to work on my lasers. A friend of mine is making an asteroids game, and I very much would like to make some laser sound effects for him. So, been working on some. They're not great. I've never done this before. So, oh yeah, a little disclaimer. I don't have any fucking idea what I'm doing, so this is not a tutorial. This is, I mean, if you want to hop on and yell at me and tell me I'm doing something stupid, that's nice. But other than that, like, I just got a stream going while I do my thing. Why not? I like this one a lot. That's not too bad. Alright, we'll see if I can just synthesize a new one. So we'll delete this. I got a little MIDI out thing going here. A lot of people don't like that, but meh. It's like an indie 8-bit game anyway, so lossless is good here. I mean, lossless is not good here. Yeah. So I've just got a little pattern going so I could hear like a shot, and then like maybe 3 shots is looping. I'm letting it go through. So when I have a sound that I want, I just go ahead and I kill that, and I have it sending to track 3. So yeah, just arm that track, but this is how I monitor. Don't know where that's at. Oh, because we're not active. I also need this to be... I should be getting I should be getting some sound. That doesn't look right. What am I doing wrong right now? This should be outputting to 3, which is... Is this just set to... No. Huh. Weird. Can I do like a new track? How does it work? It's like... No, yeah, that's right. That's audio, dummy. Yep. So what is going on here? What am I messing up on? I got all ins. There's no audio coming through 3. Is that why? No. Oh. There we go. Don't think that should matter, but I guess it does. See, I could see that being, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna work on a new one. So, need this bad boy. Let's go ahead and... Do I want to work off of this one? I figured that would just change. Where'd laser gun 2 go? Oh, I didn't save it in the folder because I'm a dummy. Alright. So, I'm thinking about using operator for this because I have learned that in sound design, which I am a complete novice at, it's best to think of your parts of the sound you're making. And so if I want like a laser beam, if we think about like the physical aspect of the laser beam, I mean, I really have no idea, but in like a sci-fi world, you probably have some kind of coil that has to heat up, and then it has to disperse the energy, then it has to cool down. Then we would also hear the laser moving, whatever that effect is called, where like with the car, I can't think of what that's called, but we'd get a little bit of that. So that's 4 parts, and Serum has 2 oscillators, and I'm sure somebody that's really good at Serum would be able to use the sub and the noise to make it all happen, because that's 4 oscillators. But I'm not that good at it, so I'm gonna try operator, something I'm even worse at. See if we could get a FM synth to do the job. So we'll just go ahead and deactivate this and drop operator in there. Replaced it anyway. So we got a sine wave. Let's think about how these parts are going to work. So initially the charge up, we're going to want like a, and this is all going to be within like 500 milliseconds, but if we put the thought into it, it will probably sound better in the end. So let's see here. we could really just kind of take, just for a start, we could take this just first operator that we're using. Instruments called, if you don't know, an instrument is called operator, but each one of these little oscillator things, they're called operators as well. So for our first, also I don't want this algorithm. We could maybe, we'll see what we do. But for now we're going to have this algorithm, which means each one of these is just playing straight down. Otherwise, these other ones are like, D would be modulating C while A and B play through. So we'd get C, but D would be the modulator there. And so, yeah, we're going to go with this one. And so I am going to see if we can't get a good pitch envelope going on here. You're welcome. Alright, so let me go ahead and sand the text real quick. All right. So on this one, we've got a pretty good blowhorn, you know what I'm saying? Air horn, yeah. No, so we want this to be reversed. We're going to go probably 50 there. Let's go ahead and go into here. We'll bring the... It's a little trick that I learned. If you drop the sustain, well, which we did right there, drop the release, and we kind of have full control over the timbre of this with, or the envelope of it with just the delay. So I could bring this really short. You can't even hear it, just a little click now. So this is the piece we want. It's just that little of like the charge up before you shoot. Now we want to fit this whole thing into 500 milliseconds. And so the first little part, let's bring this down a little more so we have some more room. So you know, really, this is that the 134 millisecond mark right here. So we're really losing the sound probably close to right here, which is way back, but we want the majority of this and the body of this to be the laser beam, not the charging up of the laser beam. Otherwise, I feel like if most of the time spent charging up, we'd get a much larger laser beam, which is not the goal here. So none of this really matters musically, but this is really how I like to think about sound design. So let's give that a little more. We're still at a pretty good spot right there. It's like a fifth. Now, what else can we do to it right now to make this sound better? Let's mess with the waveform a little bit. So let's go ahead and a sine is just too smooth for it to be. I mean, with it being a laser, it would kind of sound like it would be a sine wave, because that's how light works. But let's try this. Yeah, add some harmonics in and see what we get. See, I like that, but I feel like It's a little too long, so let's go ahead and go back over to the envelope here. And I'm going to bring a decay down to, let's do 300. Let's try 275. Not really sure if he's going to be doing this mono or stereo, but stereo can always get squashed to mono. Spreading mono to stereo is not easily done post-production, so let's go ahead and do this. We're also going to bring this course up 1. We want the laser to be cold when it starts. Alright, so now we can just start letting this play. So that's our first. There's more we can do, but we'll come back to this after we start on the body some more. So we've got the warm-up. Now we want that release of energy. So I don't really know how I would make that sound. Like, brainstorm it a little bit. We need this at 12 dB, negative 12 dB, sorry. 12 dB would be excessive. So let's see here. See, we've already got a different sound because I brought this volume in. So we'll turn that off. And now we're back to the original. But we want this in here. We do probably want to bring it up there. Let's go ahead and make this a square wave, lower bit depth. Can B feed back into itself? Oh. I like this. Definitely not what we're going for, but we were applying the pitch envelope to everything, and so it was that uniform sound. Now we got a little bit different. I wish I had multiple pitch envelopes. That would be really useful. That's okay. I could technically just use 2 instruments and make it happen, but I want the challenge of making it happen all in one button. So definitely want some attack so that we can have it not interfering with that warm-up. This should not be a sound while it's warming up, you know. You know, I thought you could edit the slopes. Maybe that's in the LFO or something. swear that was a thing. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try. We're on B. Let's do where D is modulating B. Do a sine wave. Super low. So what I'm going for here is we've got the first oscillator. It's given us that charge up moment. And then we're going with B here. That's given us the sound. We're bringing it in a little bit delayed with the attack. So if I were to kill this, you hear a little bit of draw in there. It crescendos really quickly. So that's what we're doing to try to make a little space for this to be the beginning and this to be the next step. And so we're using D here to kind of what it's doing is it's going. Let's look at the algorithm here. So it's actually affecting all three. I didn't realize that. So it is everything's a waveform. This is a sine wave, so it's just a really smooth like wave that you learned about in school. That wave is actually going through and modulating the pitches of all of these, or the frequencies, but it's modulating all of those with itself, and so we're running this sound that's actually not making a sound through these three sounds and altering them by this wave. So rather than this actually vibrating and making a sound, we're just changing these with it. So it gives us that little bit of grit that we're hearing there, that metal, that like metallic that comes through. Like if I kill this, but now we get some grit. So that's what we're doing with that, and it could go through. I have it actually coming out pretty quickly by dropping this delay down to the 189 that it's at. Like if I bring this up, it'll stay the whole time. And that could be good for other sounds, but I kind of want this idea of it's warming up, it's releasing the energy, and as the energy is being released, it's calming down in the gun, and so we're getting this dirty to clean sound. So let's see if we can keep that going, but let's bring this back to like 189. Okay, that sounds good. We can kind of mess around with that. This right here is going to control how fast that wave, the frequency is of that wave. So with it being an oscillator, one of these, the sound is going to get higher as we turn this up. But this is actually just going to move faster as we turn it up. So see, we run into some phasing right when we get into that, which is kind of one of those cool little things. That's too high. That's almost like a yaw at the beginning of one. But I really like it there at that sub. So what we're going to do now is work on our next piece. So my idea is to kind of have like a almost like a sine wave that's pitching down because of that. Man, I'm just gonna look that up real quick. I don't need to. But whatever that effect is, that so let's see here. I don't know how well I'd be able to do that though, because I'm already using the pitch envelope for the beginning. This is kind of just a gritty sine wave. It's just sine. I added a little bit of harmonics into there. Watch this right here. So the more harmonics you do there, the different it changes the waveform there. So we're just kind of making it a little bit gritty. It's just kind of dirty. You can see it's a little bit rough around the edges there. Because this is a laser, it's bouncing all over the place. I don't think it's super calm. So let's see, how can I pitch this down over time? I guess I can modulate it, automate it. Yeah, I'll just do, God, that feels like cheating, but I'll do it. Let's get this up here. So I think it'll be pretty good to start at around, we'll do 400, which I believe I want to say that's cents, but I don't really know what this is pertaining to. I don't have enough information right in front of me, you know, if I read the manual, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to go in here. Well, we're going to open automation in a new lane. And we're going to go in here, and shot by shot, we're just going to try to automate this through. What happens if we're up here and we bring that curve down? There, that's the sound we're looking for. So, I actually kind of want to bring this back here. I'll just keep it in loop right here while I mess with this automation. I feel like that's pretty much the sweet spot right there. Alright, so I'm just going to paste this automation in over here. here. Oh boy, what you doing? Oh, that's why. Automation. Alright. Now we can pull this loop out. Let's see what happens when we play with our modulator here. Before I really dive into this, let's go ahead and save what we've got. We'll name this one fucking laser beam, I guess. Nah, that's lame. Laser. Pew, pew. Alright. So now we're in the laser pew pew, and we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with the filter. We're just gonna low pass it and see how it sounds sweeping. Okay. See if I can get a little notch. I don't know how in depth this filter goes. I've never actually. Don't know what those do. So, can I get multiple of these or? Okay. I actually want the opposite. Can I do that? Yeah. Ooh, there we go. I guess we're right at 1K. So we're actually going to notch 1K out and see how it sounds. Bring the res down. Oh, wow. No, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, I could see applications for this filter, but I'm not good enough with it, so we're just going to turn it off. We're going to go ahead and throw an EQ8 on there. How does the alphabet work? That is EQ3. What is it? Alright. So, I'm going to try to clean up some of these frequencies. Now we found that at 1K. 3 is already on 1K. Look at you go, girl. There we go. Now we definitely don't need all these lows or highs, so we're gonna shelf these bitches. Yeah, we're getting information all the way down there, but yeah, let's cut it around there. And we definitely do not need these highs the way they are. Now, where are we gonna boost? Turn that Q way up. I think we could do it right around here. Bring this like this. This is horrible practice, but I'm gonna throw this 5. That Q needs to go way up. So we're gonna A/B the filter and see if we did anything good or if we just made it sound like poop. I feel like this is a little bit too much on B. I'm cool with that being the 1. Let's save this as that. Oh, okay, I guess that's how we're doing it. Figured it would do something, but that's okay, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and set this to in. We need to turn this off. And I think we can just record from here. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to pause that, deactivate that clip, disarm that clip, bring this monitor back. Let's see what we got. Alright. That's good enough for me. Yep. Alright, so we are going to grab this snippet and we're going to copy it. And then we're going to come over here where I have my laser collection and we're going to paste it. And I'm going to name it. Oh, it's just one of those ones I can't rename. I cannot figure out why some will let me rename them and some will not. If anyone knows and could tell me, would greatly appreciate it. Because like this one I copied and pasted just like that. This one I can't rename. I could rename that one. I could rename... I have renamed that one. That's why it's called Laser 3. Why can't I do it now? Man, if only I knew. I know why. Let's Control Z that. We're going to go here and we're going to consolidate this. Now I can rename it. Right? No? Okay, fuck you then. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just give up on life because I can't rename this laser. Let's actually get these in order. This is laser 2. Why is it before laser 1? Is that laser 3? It is. That's laser 4. Pew, 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 pew. This is laser 5. Ooh, there's a lot of bass in that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the... Wow, if I could type. Open up the Discord. Okay, so, now that I think about it, Armin might not appreciate me showing his Discord, so I'll wait. Yeah, I got a new laser for him. Alright, so what else can we do right now? I need to make explosions. Let's... why not? Let's experiment with layering these. Just to see what happens. Yeah, I'll make it a beat and a half, or whatever. Split. And I want to layer it. Alright, let's do some things. What, you bitch? What are you why are you doing this to me? Why can't I do that? Like, what even? Ableton is a great program, but it's what? Like, what is that? Why does it do that? I feel like that's not supposed to happen. I don't know why I can't just grab this and move it this way. Like, to the right, why does that do that? That's kind of... Never had this kind of issue with audio before, but we'll just kind of schmaster do it. Let's see. Drop that there. We'll drop this a little bit before. We'll leave this guy like right here. And we want to go ahead and... Yeah, let's do that. Well, let's try to keep them in phase, so... That's kind of this cool little stacked phase. Let's see how that sounds. It's actually kind of nice. So what I'm going to do is, if this will get small enough, which I doubt it will because I've had issues with this lately. Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and just pull this over here. Now we're going to end the loop, punch in, punch out. Drop our cursor here. And let's actually, we're gonna screw some shit up unless we do that. Alright. Are we at the very beginning? Because I don't really want to record nothingness. Let's see. Let's put it right there. That looks good. cursor's here, and we are recording. Wait, first we want output to be here. We are pulling from group 2. And kill the track. Alright, that is our audio. So let's see. Wow, that definitely changed. That's cool looking. So what happened there was with the phase, it all combines together. Some cancels out, some brings it up, but when we get to the back right here, it all evened out because it was wider or a larger, lower frequency. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what it sounds like. So let's mute this group and activate this track. It's already active. It's just on monitor. Yeah, it actually sounds terrible because all the cancellations there. So, it was an idea. It didn't work. You know what we're going to do, though? Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and loop it. Just so that I can... It's audio, that's right. I'm not mad about that. Let's go ahead and split that. Pull it over here. We're going to show fades. Not really looking at this as a laser sound anymore, but it could be something. I'm just kind of playing around with it to see what happens. That's not bad. It's got some cool little punch to it. I could rename this. Maybe I have to split the other ones? I don't know. Let's name this Pounce. And we're going to take Pounce, throw it over here with the other sounds that I'm keeping. So we can delete that, we can delete these. And let's reset our loop. What do we have? I really like that. I just don't know what it's a good part of a sound. All right, so let's see if I can get in here and rename this thing. Can I split it? I can't, but I can consolidate it, but that doesn't... Oh, yeah. Why didn't it let me do that last time? That's weird. Laser 5. That's all I wanted in this life. So what if... Bear with me. Let's pull this bad boy down. Let's play with some fades here. See what it's sounding like. That's not bad. A B it. Honestly, it just sounds a little bit tame. We could probably also achieve that with a compressor, though, which all of these are going without effects. I haven't compressed them. I mean, I guess I did compress the ones that I use Serum for because of the built-in compressor, but yeah, I'm going to leave it that way. I like that. So... kill that loop. This is a little awkward. Boop. A little pounce. And beep. You were something. You want to be something. I just don't know what you are. Pretty happy with those. So now what? I can either move on to explosions. Let me check Discord on my phone. I have a task list there real quick. Sorry. My mama texted me. Let's see. That is not the right one. So... I'm looking at finish lasers, enemy death, player death, menu selection, rework BGM to loop. Let's rework the BGM real quick. I did not want to hit that. That's why you don't set your phone down on your MIDI controller. Alright, so let's save this. And we're going to go ahead and open... I think it was this one. All right, so think I really hated those stabs, and those aren't even in the current version being used in the game. That's the thing, though. So what are we looking at? I do not like that. Never touching that part again. All right, back to square one. Okay, so we're starting from 1, 1, 1.5, but I don't think it goes that deep in. Let's see, export audio, video. Can I just like... Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Render as loop, on. Render track. Yeah, we want the master, but can I... That should work. No, it did not. So instead of that, I guess we'll just move the whole thing back. Hopefully that still sounds good. Then we do just need to go to 80. Yeah, we'll go 1 to 80 on this now. Didn't mean to hit as. Alright. So we're going to 80. I don't know what this does. I don't know what a lot of things do. So, yeah. We're going to do a wave. We want that bit depth. I don't know what dither is. One day I'm going to find out. This looks good. We will say loopable. Now I wonder if... I wonder how much like loss there is if I straight change the file extension from WAV to MP3. We shall see. it give you like a time elapsed? Ooh, 1 hour. Look at that. I just hit an hour. Cool. Okay. So, what do I got in here? Actually, I think that's in mixdowns. Now what happens if I copy it, paste it, $30 megabytes. Still 30 megabytes. Is it if I play it? Wow, okay. Not really sure why. But did that just crash? Okay, yeah, so that doesn't work. Let's make sure this works. All right. Now is that Windows Media Player? Because this is 2 minutes long. What's my other? What's that little thing that looks like a traffic cone? Shoot. I think there's a V in it. Yeah! First try. Alright. VLC Media Player. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute while I take a sip of my drink. I'm sure you don't want to hear that. Alright. Sorry if that sucked. Definitely not hearing like the effects that I have in there. There they are. That's I made all of these instruments from scratch. This is the first time I've ever done that. It's all like 8-bit instruments anyway, it's easy stuff. tiered on that, but that's also through the VLC media player, so we'll see. Alright, convert. Alright. Are you gonna keep pinging me with that? What the fuck? What is this broken piece of shit program? Are you fucking serious right now? God damn it. What? That was extra. Okay. So, does that work now? Ooh, I did not like that. What the fuck, Windows Media Player? Why is everything crashing? That's fucking terrible. What the fuck? Okay, VLC. I just want to open that file and not hear it sound like shit. That's terrible compression. I'm definitely deleting that. Delete this. Also, kind of want to delete. Now, let's go ahead and make sure this doesn't sound like shit. Okay, so we're gonna, I think I'm gonna put VLC in my tray. That feels like a good move. Now, let's go ahead and do this conversion again and hope that it doesn't suck. I don't know what that means. Oh well. Is higher or lower caching gonna give me? Let's do a quick Google search. Hmm. We're gonna definitely at least just do 1,000 milliseconds. See what that sounds like. Convert it. I'll use MP3 codec for damn sure. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. Why are we at 128 kilobits per second? Don't want to touch any of that. Let's see, what's a good audio bit rate? Bit rates range from 96 to 320 kilobytes per second. Using a bit rate of 128 kbp usually results in sound quality equivalent to what you'd hear on the radio. Okay, I guess. Now, destination file. Let's go ahead and do this bad boy. It's going to be an MP3 container. Save it. Start it. Watch it. Did that work? The fuck is that? That loss is bad, dude. Not to mention I can't even fucking... what is wrong with that, dude? I'm not happy about that, but I can't send him a 30 megabyte. I'm sending him the wave. He should have the wave. I'm just gonna do some things to make it happen. But I think I'm gonna end the stream because I gotta do some things with some things that I don't want to show on this screen right now. So it's just for me anyway. So, bye me. I got an hour and 15 on my first stream. That's not too bad. Alright. Yeah. Alright. GG, boys.